Welcome to my messy workshop up in the roof of the flat I rent. As you can see, it's full of stuff, mainly cars, bikes. Got a nice molding over there. The bikes, lots of tools, blah blah, all that stuff, and a washing machine. Right, enough of that. My MGF wing, driver's side, is starting to rust quite badly. So I was lucky enough to find a decent second-hand one without any terminal rust, particularly with good paintwork on the other side. So obviously I'm showing you the inner wing here. Just going to show you what the problem is with these cars and why these rust so badly. So basically what tends to happen is the rust starts around this seam here. Now this one, I don't know if you can see, is actually painted reasonably well and it's got some lacquer on it. And what I've found is it's very hit and miss whether the lacquer got to this part in the factory. So this is a good one, and this came off a scrapped car, and it's got a really good wheel arch. Very small there, but that'll be covered by the wheel arch liner more or less, and probably the mud flap. But what seems to happen is that rusts, and you can see on the inside it's got surface rust here, which I've scraped out with a file. It's nothing terminal, and this is just primer, which is, you know, if that gets wet, if that gets dirty and that gets salt, that's just going to go. Now it has got obviously a liner which protects the inner wing, so in theory that shouldn't happen, but it does. This is also another area which rusts quite badly around the indicator. This again is good on both sides, but I'll just show you as an example if I can find a little spot. So I've just been hacking away in here as well, just any surface rust where you might see a little bubble. So I think I've pretty much got it done now, and this is just surface, it's very much surface, but I need to get that sorted before I fit it. Plan will be that I clean all this back, completely hammerite the whole lot inside, including here, and I'll do part of this as well actually, because you won't see this. So I'll make sure this is all completely sealed, everything. Once that's dry, I'll be probably going belt and braces and throwing a load of wax on top as well, just to keep it good. But before I do any painting, I'll be continuing this just to get anything else loose off, and then I'll apply some cure rust, make sure it's completely neutral before I do any painting. But what I've found is it depends on the colour of your car. Now I did the other side of my MG, same, I got a second-hand wing for that, and the match was pretty good. Now this one's again is pretty good match. I've held it up against the side of the car. Certain colours you won't be able to get away with this, I'm afraid. They stand out a mile, but on a platinum silver MGF generally a factory paint isn't a million miles off. Okay, so just thought I'd go through that. Dead easy to fit. Few bolts, drop the bumper first, which is a couple of bolts, few screw heads, take the wing off, few bolts, put it back on, few bolts. Mud flaps can be a bit fiddly, but other than that, really easy. There you go.